Okay, I want to talk to you guys about angry alchemy, okay? I went live about this on TikTok the other night, and I just want to give it to YouTube, okay? So, when you are angry, okay, this is just energy in motion that needs to be directed into something. That's it. Think of it like that. When you're angry, this is energy that's already in motion that needs to be expressed, but it also needs to be directed. Like, where are we shooting this energy? You know? Like, where are we going to shine the light? Like, this is the light, which is the energy. Are we going to put it outside of ourselves and put it on to Bob in accounting? Nah, you probably get fired. Are we going to shine this and put it onto our children and lash out at them for nothing? Like they didn't even do anything. We're just mad? No. It's not good parenting. Are we going to go and put the light inward and like bash ourselves and hurt ourselves or overeat, maybe do some of that or overdrink? Are we going to do that? Talk down ourselves in our head? Are we going to? No, we're not. That's not good, right? We're going to take the light and we're going to shine it over here with the anger, right? And we are going to think about something that we want to happen. We're going to think about something that we're trying to manifest, okay? And we're going to shine the light on that vision and give the energy to that vision, okay? So I want to give you some ways to do this, okay? I love writing, as you guys know. I love creative expression through writing, poetry, all the things. That makes me really excited. But I'm a nerd, I'm sorry. But one of the things that you could do is an angry journal entry. So when you're upset, something hurt you, we're redirecting this energy into our pen and paper. Get a journal specifically for angry manifestation. We are going to, with this anger, write out what we want to happen. Because there's power behind that anger, okay? Say you want a raise at work. You get angry because Bob, an accountant, pissed you off, or Stephanie in HR is not listening to your needs, whatever, okay? And you're pissed. Like, instead of going off and losing your job, you're going to get in this journal. The outcome is, we're thinking of the outcome. The outcome is, I want a raise, right? So we're going to say, I just received a raise. You know, I know that sounds really crazy. That's what you're going to do. I just received a raise and a bonus. I cannot believe this. Yes, I can believe this because I am infinite. I deserve this. Okay. Are you with me? That's what you're going to do. That's how it's going to be. And that's it. Okay? All of that energy, all of your upset, your anger, the misfortune, like whatever, instead of spiraling and doing things that will harm you later on, we're going to take accountability of that anger now and direct it. Instead of releasing this anger and having to take accountability later, like, oh my God, look what I did. I lashed out and now I'm fired, or I'm suspended and I got all this stuff. Like, even for the kids who be in ISS all the goddamn time. Get your baby an angry journal, okay? Tell them to channel this anger into things that they actually would like to see in their reality, okay? And this is coming from a child that was angry as hell, okay? Back in the days. So also another thing that you can do is you can channel this anger into like your mirror, okay? Yes, it is a portal, all the things, okay? You can channel this anger into angry affirmations. Hold on. But you're going to say positive things about yourself, but with this energy, this fire, because that's all it is fire. It's passion. Okay, you're going to fuel your daily affirmations, into this mirror with all this passion that you have that's riled up inside of you that needs to be expressed. So for an example, say you get into a little disagreement at work, the meeting didn't go as you expected, you're upset, you're on fire, somebody pissed you off, somebody ate your turkey sandwich with bacon and cheese and lettuce and tomato, and you're upset, okay? And you decide, you know what, I'm going to go to my car. Instead of going off, you ate my sandwich. Still stick up for yourself. Like, why you ate my sandwich, Gretchen? Shout out to you, Gretchen. Like, why you ate my sandwich, But anywho, you're going to go to your car, get your compact mirror. or a big one like this, but get a compact mirror, okay? Sit in your car and affirm whilst you're angry, beautiful, wonderful things about yourself. Speak over your life. I'm going to be really petty right now, but like, I'm the hottest bee walking. I'm sexy AF. Like, I'm rich AF. Like, you know, all the things the kids be saying, you know, say stuff like that. You know, don't nobody look like me. Everybody want to be me. I make the most money in the office. That's what you say. Things like that. But with this anger, you know, because again, it's all energy. It needs somewhere to go. You gotta learn to direct this anger into something, okay? In this moment and moving forward, it is so very important that you keep your temper to yourself. And use the energy. This is not the time to direct this outwardly into another human being, because you create situations, you create loops that are unfavorable for you in the end. And then you'll be left, you know, later on picking up the pieces of you allowing this energy to escape you and cause mass destruction over your personal life. Okay? And I know that people don't think about this, you know, because you're in the moment and you're just mad and I want to express and I wanted this and I wanted that. And then you express, oh, I'm going to give him peace of my mind. You told your boss to shove it where the sun don't shine, and now you fired. Now you can't support your babies. Okay? And now you blaming, oh, he shouldn't have said this, that. Yeah. But again, you chose that job. You chose to have this conversation with that boss while you were hot. You chose to lash out. You chose to fight. You chose all of these things. Okay? It is important to keep your temper to yourself and channel this energy into something beneficial for you. Also, y'all know I'm a performer. If you don't know, you now know. Okay? I'm a burlesque dancer. I will channel my anger, my upset, my emotions sometimes. I just need to express into dance. I like to think of the goddess Kali Ma, you know, her sacred dance. Go look her up. You can go put on some music, tribal music if you want to, whatever you like, and just dance. It could be Beyonce, doesn't matter. And just dance that anger out. Okay? You could have a good cry. All right? But I always say, like, cry by yourself. That emotion is for you. You know, if you have someone that you trust with your emotions, like a girlfriend, even if you married, you know, even if you got a partner and you trust them, do that with them. Create a safe space and, you know, let them know, hey, I need to express. I would like to cry. Can you hold me? I know everybody's different, you know, but everybody's different. But if you don't have that available to you, it is okay to cry on your own. It is okay to self-soothe also when you're emotional. Touch yourself, ladies, okay? Rub the arms, okay? That's soothing. Self-soothing. Go like this. Touch yourself like this, you know? Calm yourself down, hand behind the neck, up and down, you know? Think of what someone would do when they're comforting you, what you like, and give it to yourself. Give that same feeling to yourself. Physical touch to yourself. Okay, it's very important. My last tip is going to be working out. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Get on the Stairmaster. No caffeine. You don't need caffeine because you're already angry. You already upset. You already have emotion. You don't need the caffeine. Don't do that. I would not suggest that. Do what you will, but I would not suggest that. Go to the gym. Go for a walk, especially in nature. Talk to nature. You can walk down the street and talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Go take your animals for a walk. Get outside with your children if you have children and go for a walk. They love that. Even if they say they don't, put their Nikes on, their Skechers. Okay, I love Skechers. And go for a walk. Adidas, if you like that too. There's nothing wrong with that. Get outside, do something, move, okay? And it also too, that energy is being invested into you creating a new body, a new version of you. And this is another form of creation. Okay? Love you. Bye.